Skyrim has a ton of unique edible items spread all over the map to add to the world and its lore, but how many different edible items are there? There are 216. That's not the question we're setting out to answer today. Today, we want to see how fast can you eat them all. There are three main rules I'm going to be following for this run. First, I cannot outright purchase any of the food or ingredients that I'm going to be eating. I have to find them somewhere in the world. Second, any dish that can be cooked by the player, I have to cook before I'm allowed to consume. And finally, I'm going to be playing on a vanilla installation with all DLC and no Creation Club content. But with all that out of the way, let's get cooking. Our champion that will undergo this task is known only as the Foosberry Da Boy, who is concerned much less with being the Dragonborn, and much more with stuffing his face with everything he can find. While Alduin attempts to swallow the world and Foosberry Da Boy sets out to swallow everything in it, let me quickly talk about where the 216 count comes from and why it's wrong on the screen right now. The 216 items are just anything that can go into the player's food or ingredients tab. If you're wondering why I didn't include potions, it's because there are over 100 ingredients with 4 distinct properties each that you can combine 3 of to make any number of unique potions. And if you have a problem with me not trying to get all of those, I recommend you call a mathematician who will happily explain it to you. The reason for the count being incorrect is much more simple. I goofed up on my spreadsheet and I fixed it later in the run. Whoops! To help visualize and track our progress, I have separated the different edible items into 4 distinct categories, which I will be representing with the most topical type of visual aid, a histogram. Nah, I'm just kidding, it's a pie chart. It's obviously a pie chart. Before I reveal the categories though, let me first tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Displate. Displate makes premium metal posters that you can hang on your wall that show off all of your favorite fandoms. They have an insane variety on their shop with over 200 licensed designs and 40,000 independent artists. And you can even make a custom displate. Look at this. I've got Peach and Rosie on a displate. This is so awesome. After you unwrap it, there's a protective leaf that goes onto the wall, and then your magnet just sticks straight on that, and then you're good to go. Your displate just holds on the magnet on the wall. Also, since they're magnetic, it's incredibly easy to swap out your displates whenever you want. Displates come in both a matte and glossy finish, but they also have a texture option where you can actually feel the design on the displate, and y'all, these are really neat. You see that mountain? I can feel that. They have a lot of really cool designs, so I highly recommend checking out their website so you can look at all the awesome artwork. Displate currently has a Valentine's Day sale going on, so you can get a custom print for the loved ones in your life. You can click the link in the description or in the pinned comment, or you can use code MAGOOdog at checkout to save up to 35% off your order. And another huge thank you to Displate for sponsoring this video. The first category, simply enough, is just food. There are 62 items in this category, and they're all the simple foods in the game. Things like potatoes, cabbages, or even ale and wine. If you're wondering why I put drinks in here too, it's because, well, have you ever seen a bottle after drinking one? I didn't think so. We're obviously eating those bottles. And away we go. Hey, guess what, y'all? First snack acquired. Cabbage! The second, and by far largest category, is ingredients. There are 105 of them, and again, it's just defined by anything that goes into the ingredients tab. Category 3 is cooked dishes. There are 35 of these, and they're the things that I have to make at either a cooking pot or an oven. I kept them separate from the rest of the food because, well, a lot more effort goes into them. The fourth and final category is quest items, because yep, there are actually 14 edible quest items in Skyrim. This includes anything that is actually marked as a quest item, or specific ingredients that are found only in quest-locked locations. For now though, I'm just running through Helgen like normal, eating a single cabbage and then hoarding all the other random food items in my inventory. I figured since I'm going to get a lot right at the beginning, it would be better to check them all off at the same time rather than to try and do it as I go. So you'll see the counter go up pretty soon. So stuff like this, like frostbite venom, we don't need. We do not need frostbite venom because it is technically a potion, which also includes all skooma products, weirdly enough. So, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, that skooma is not considered food. Apparently, there's a Blackbriar mead sitting here somewhere. Heck yes. Okay, we needed that. I made sure to grab the Blackbriar mead on the way out of the Helgen cave, not because I was worried about finding one to consume it, but because I specifically need one very early on for a quest that'll come up in just a little bit. Oh, we do need to be grabbing like every ingredient we pass. I do not want to forget that. Oh, another thing is, anytime we're in rivers, and I'm not in survival, so I can actually do this, we do need to be looking for fish. as we go by. Salmon in particular, I do need to get salmon roe. So if I can get any that are like jumping like that, there's a chance they get salmon roe. Oh my gosh, that's awesome to get rid of so early. Yes! I do want to quickly point out the significance of getting salmon roe there. Not only can it only be acquired from salmon that are actively jumping out of the water, but even then it still isn't guaranteed. Getting that nearly instantaneously is actually a really big deal. I just saw a dragonfly over here, which for one apparently also marks fish under the water, but also I need the dragonfly itself. But apparently oftentimes, yeah, dragonfly will mark fish. Did y'all know that? Because I didn't freaking know that, but if you see like bugs above the water, it marks that there's fish under the water. Is this something that everyone but me knew, or is this like super obscure knowledge that nobody knows? Because I certainly did not know that. Yes, please. Let's go to the Riverwood Inn and steal all of their crap. Bread. I cannot eat that bread because that is something I have to cook. I mean, I can eat it, but it won't count because I have to cook my own bread. I don't know if I've already grabbed any of these, but I'm grabbing them all now because that is all three. There's 2 different types of cheese and 3 different cuts of each of those types of cheese, and that was all 3 of one of them. Ah, got a bounty. I mean, they're already mad at me, so let's just take some apples. Ow! Screw you, Delphine. I would attack her, but it would increase my bounty. We're going to head over to Whiterun, go ahead and discover the Whiterun stables, and then we are going to grab a horse. Ooh, while we're here, we are farming. And by farming, I mean stealing other people's stuff. We have a lot of cooked dishes we need to make, so we are going to want duplicates of most of these ingredients. This is definitely overkill, though. I don't need that many. Ooh, flour sacks. Awesome. So that's the reason we need wheat, is we need a lot of flour for the baking. And you can actually make your own flour, which means that I can pick up flour to cook into other things, but the flour that I eat does need to be one that I make, technically, based on the rules that I've set forth. While it obviously isn't really cooking, you can make a sack of flour by taking 3 wheat to a mill and activating it, which is a mechanic I never knew existed in this game. So I decided to lump it in with the cooked goods anyway, just so that I had a reason to make myself engage with it, because otherwise, when am I ever going to use this knowledge again? Let's go ahead and square away the sack of flour, because this is such a weird one, and I want to make sure that I eat one that I made. So I believe now... Oh no, theirs is an automatic one. Oh no! We need to find like a grain mill that's one of the like manual ones. These people are rich. That's horrible. Where's the poor farmers at? I need the poor farmers. Y'all have a windmill too? Stop it with the windmills, people. Where's the poor farmers? No! This rules you not have to grow your own plants. No, I just have to cook my own food. I can steal other people's food. I'm going to steal a lot. Even when growing it, you have to have one to plant anyway, so I would have to get one from somewhere, and I'm not allowed to buy it. So at the end of the day, I'd be stealing. It's all going to come back to theft. You'll notice pretty early on, I actually abandoned looking for food and ingredients for a little bit. This is to set up the 2 main glitches that are going to be useful in this run to make things go a little quicker. First, I park a horse on a rock so that I can tilt it later. We'll talk about that when it's relevant. And second, I head over to Dawnstar to get into the glitch Dawnstar chest to give myself a starting inventory of valuables. Y'all know what we're doing here. We got a chest to open. We need enough money to buy the homestead. We need 5,000. I've barely stolen anything yet. Hey, guess what, guys? I can sell your stuff now, too. So thanks for that. Awesome. Send more, please. Those cooked goods require both a normal cooking stove and an actual oven that you could only get in the kitchen add-on to a hearth firehouse. So I wanted to rush to that as quick as possible so I knew what other ingredients and items I needed to be looking for as I played the game. We should now have everything we need for... if not the entire run, then the vast majority of it. This is where that Blackbriar mead comes in. Technically, the Jarl of Falkreath will send you a letter asking you to come build a homestead effectively at around level 9. However, I need one now, and I'm not level 9 yet. So if you bring him a Blackbriar mead instead, he randomly decides, this seems like the kind of guy I want in my court, and starts giving you quests as if you were level 9 anyway. Bandits, cool. Got it. On it, dude. Now that we've done that, I don't have to worry about eating it. Guess what, y'all? It's time to eat some food! Let's mark some stuff off. The only thing I'm not going to eat is the sacks of flour. Ale, Alto wine, Eider cheese wedge and wheel, and goat cheese wedge and wheel. Awesome. A leek, a raw pheasant breast, and a potato. A sliced Eider and goat cheese. Awesome. We're done with cheese already. Look, I can make a sack of flour. Use grain mill. Sack of flour. Did y'all know you could do this? Because I did not know you could do this. I can now go to my food and eat one of those sacks of flour and mark it off on my list, which is fair game. I don't know who's out here doing that on a regular basis, but that's a thing. That's a thing you could do. Having consumed that sack of flour, I now have eaten 22 food items and 1 cooked dish. The bandit leader was a little ways off, so I decided to horse tilt over there. I've explained this in multiple videos at this point, so to keep things brief, you park a horse funny, get off of it, get a ton of speed, and when you reload, it carries over. So it was time to fly after a bandit. Okay, maybe I got enough speed. Oh, yeah, no, we're dead. We're so dead. Am I close? Yeah, I'm right on top of it. I'm just on the wrong side of the mountain. Heck yeah, we'll take that. What's the chances we can take him? Oh wait, novice mode. Pretty high chances we can take him. Do you happen to have an eyeball or a tooth on you? You have a tooth, I'll take it. We weren't wasting time coming over here, we were playing optimally. How does one eat a tooth? No idea, but we're doing it. You never stood a chance. Ooh, boiled cream treat. Weirdly, this is one of the few things that you cannot cook. After quickly demolishing the bandit leader, I still wanted to go ahead and become Thane of Falkreath so that I could get a housecarl who would serve as a steward. So I very quickly stole a letter, chopped some wood, chomp, and then sold cabbage to a man in mourning, and next thing you know, I'm the hottest name in Falkreath. I've helped your people. Sort of. Oh no wait, I get Raya here? Oh heck yes! Raya's awesome! Unfortunately, I didn't have enough items to actually build the main hall of the house after purchasing the homestead, and I did need to go ahead and build the main hall so I could slap a kitchen on it. So I made a quick trip over to Whiterun to resupply, and while there I figured why not pop into Acadia's Cauldron and just steal every ingredient she has laying around. It'll hopefully save me some time. Void salts is a big one. Glow dust, waterfish scales. Those are both nice to grab. Wait, she's just leaving for some reason. I'm just gonna take all of this real quick. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know why you deemed that to be a good idea in this. I've never seen that happen before. I'm not freaking questioning it. After getting everything properly built, I did go ahead and assign Raya to be my steward for a couple of reasons. For one, you can buy a bunch of animals through her. We want a cow. Go ahead and grab a horse, so that way I'll have a horse. And a chicken, another chicken, a third chicken. But also, you can hire a carriage. And in case y'all haven't used one in a while, the Hearthfire carriages are awesome. For one, your own personal carriage never charges you to go anywhere, but more importantly, in addition to all the major holds, it'll also go to all the smaller towns like Dragonbridge and Karthswassen, which is really helpful in a run where I'm having to go all over the place. You can also pay Raya to furnish different rooms of the house, and while she won't make absolutely everything, she will still save me a lot of time on things that I was going to have to craft myself. So using her as a steward here was an absolute no-brainer. Unfortunately though, those furnishings do not all appear at once, but they slowly appear over a few days or weeks. So I fast traveled back and forth a few times and waited a few days to get through the bulk of them to figure out what I actually needed to build myself, which was, of course, the oven. We have our oven. Awesome. All of the stuff that's sitting around here, for the most part, we can't actually use. Steamed mud crab legs, like that's a cooked dish. We can't do that. We can grab the clam meat. We can grab the small pearl. That will help. A honey nut treat is good. Sacks of flour. Also, I know I don't really have time for this, but I read something on the wiki that I have to check. The sacks of flour are the only they're an item that has jiggle physics, effectively. Other ones aren't. They are all just like one rigid thing. And apparently the sack of flour is like the only item that like, you can see it like actually moves around like a sack of flour would. A little bit. I just thought that was cool. And I just wanted to show everyone. You now also have this knowledge, and you also don't know what to do with it. So there you go. One of these cupboards will get milk from the cow periodically. Is this the cupboard with the milk? Yeah, it's already got 4 milks built up. Awesome. Because we need milk for a few different recipes. Oh yeah, take butter from butter churn. You could do that like once a day. We'll need a lot of butter. With my new home finally complete, I was able to actually begin cooking, which I wanted to prioritize early so that as I went throughout the rest of the run, I could be looking for the ingredients that I'm lacking right now, which was a lot more than I was expecting. Let's do the oven stuff first, because we can cook other places, but we can't oven other places. Okay, so we can do apple dumpling, braided bread, regular bread. We can do a garlic bread, potato bread. So we're out of butter already. Here's the real question, right? If I wait for a day right here in front of the butter churn, will it reset, or do I need to like go outside? I need to go outside. But in theory, if I like go out here, wait for a day and then go back in, we'll be able to get more butter, I think. No, it doesn't. Oh, don't be real time. I probably have to like leave the full cell. I was hoping that outside would be good enough. We probably have to like actually leave this full cell. Okay, food, apple cabbage stew, beef stew, rabbit haunch, salmon steak, tomato soup, vegetable soup. I'm out of salt piles. So now we're gonna eat a bunch of stuff so I can cross it off the list, okay? To the list! Cooked beef dog meat, horse haunch, rabbit haunch and raw beef. We just slammed some raw beef. I mean, think about the indigestion. Okay, so that's all for food right now. So the good thing is ingredients will be really easy to track. It will be able to tell it at a glance if we have it or not because we'll know an effect. Blue dartwing, blue mountain flower, and bone meal. This is gonna get through a big chunk of them and then it's gonna slow down a lot. Butterfly wing, canis root, chicken egg. We're just munching, y'all. Saber cat tooth, salmon roe. What a combo to have in your mouth at the same time, let's be honest. Troll fat, tundra cotton, and a white cap. Okay, that is just shy of half. And we are less than 2 hours in. Logic would dictate that this is going to be about a 5-hour run. Logic would be wrong. Man, rough day, right, pal? After cooking everything I could and then eating one of every food item and ingredient in my inventory, it brought me up to 106 items eaten so far, which really isn't a bad start, especially considering 20 of those were 20 of the 35 cooked dishes I have to make. Although the last 15 were going to be much more challenging. I decided at this point to try and go all in on the 15 remaining cooked dishes to hopefully check a category off early. Initially, I just tried grabbing some of the easy ingredients that I was lacking, like horker meat from Markarth or a bunch of salt piles from the Rift and fishing barrels, but I hit a roadblock pretty quick, so let's talk about butter. Okay, how does the butter churn work? I was worried about the butter. How often can I get butter? People are just buying butter. Let's stress test this. Now, normally butter isn't a huge issue since you can buy it at a lot of different inns and general stores. But since I couldn't do that, I only had one means of acquiring butter, and that was my own homestead and the butter churn, which I can almost guarantee you is not working as intended. Okay, so 4 in-game days is not enough. Let's do a full week. If you have to do this for every single butter, that's going to be ridiculous. Okay, this definitely is reset because all the doors are closed. Take butter from churn. Okay, now let's figure out the minimum number of days to make that happen. What's crazy to me is that instead of churning butter, we're waiting for the butter churn to churn itself. Okay, so this was like 7 days, and I'm guessing it's still not there, huh? Wow, it really is just a full house reset. Wait, if it's a full house reset, then is the butter that was like on the shelf back? Oh, all of this stuff refreshed. Okay. There's a butter there. How many butters spawn in the house by default? No, that's it. It's literally just those 2 butters. Okay, I have to reset this for 2 butters. It just actually functions like every other loose item in a player home, which means that once you pick it up, it only replenishes when the entire cell resets, which takes being away from it for over a week. No, I'm not kidding. Every time the house resets, I could get exactly 2 butters, which again, are needed for the vast majority of my 15 remaining cooked dishes. So I decided to just go ahead and churn these out now. So what I would do is just fast travel to Dawnstar, wait for about 10 days, and then fast travel back to Lakeview Manor, grab my 2 butters, and then rinse and repeat. Was this super boring and tedious? Yes. Yes, it was, but it was much more reliable to go ahead and do this now than to just hope I would catch them later. So now I just need to figure out how many butters I actually need. We need 2 for the Jazabay and the Juniper crustatas. Crustatas. Steamed mud crab legs does need butter, so we need 3 more butters. This is a speed run. Do not forget, this is a speed run, and it is very legitimate, and I very much know what I'm doing, and I'm good at the game, and I do speed running things sometimes. After acquiring the needed amount of bowls of butter, I also went ahead and ate all of the items I had been making, along with any of the random ingredients I had picked up along the way. Looking for anything with unknown first ingredients. Okay, we've got giant lichen, growing mushroom, and hag raven claw. River Betty. Salt pile actually never ate. We're running out of like easy grabs, which is good because I want to get through the easy grabs. Let's go ahead and hit up 1 or 2 alchemist shops and just like power loot them. Where are your parents? Yeah, I got a house. Yes, daughter. Believe it or not, as much as I would have done that regardless. That actually is a tactical thing we just did. The reason for that is that your child can have like a chest where they like put gifts for you. And they do have a slight chance of putting some of the rarer ingredients in the game, which is actually hilarious and awesome, because I wanted to adopt Sophie anyway, because I cannot not do it. Where the crap is the white file? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh my gosh, it's over by the blacksmith. I know where it is. I know where it is. Why did I think it was over here? I'm acting like I've never played this game before, and I've played this game a lot. Oh, I needed 2 horker meat, exactly. 2 horker meat, exactly. Let's go. So we're going to loot everything from here, but there's a couple of things I specifically needed. The ceiling's so low, I can't jump over the counter. Oh, did they go through the hole? Oh, no. I needed those. Darn it. My grapes. My beautiful grapes. The number of new things we can find somewhere dwindling rapidly. Any run like this, there's going to be a sort of a critical mass of items you can just take. Then you're going to hit the ones that are hard to find. Then you're going to hit the ones that you didn't know existed. Found some pretty things through the chest of your room. Thank you so much, Sophie. 16 Accords of Madness. Man, what are they teaching her in school? Beehive husk. I think that's new. See? See what I'm saying? Already paying dividends. Horker loaf, horker stew. That's 2 new ones. Beehive husk. That one's new. Thank you, daughter. Swamp fungal pod. Doesn't that sound like appetizing? A swamp fungal pod. Oh, wait, hold up. Do you have antlers? Do you have antlers? Oh, wait, a mud crab. Chitin? Chitin? Chitin! Small antlers and chitin. Huge. I believe it's pronounced chitin. All right, listen up here, butt muncher. Your name makes it sound like I'm being meaner than I am. Don't come in here telling me how to pronounce chitin, okay? Don't do it. What do you hope to gain other than removing my joy? I am not changing it at this point in my life. I don't care what's correct. I care about what I'm saying. And I'm saying chittin'. We do be chittin' and chattin'. You darn right. After another round of running from hold to hold to grab a bunch of random stuff, which included a daughter of all things, I decided to jump on a boat over to Solstheim because there are a lot of unique food and ingredient items that can only be found there. However, this was quite the mistake since I'm at an exceptionally low level and currently only using the flame spell for damage, which doesn't do well on most of the things on Solstheim. Okay, so we've got Scathe Crawl, and Trauma Root. Those are the easy ones. Now we need all the ash garbage. Oh, there's also a bunch of unique alcohol beverages in the Retching Netch. Upon making it to Solstheim, I was able to quickly grab a few new edible items before even leaving Raven Rock, including my first quest item, which is Sadri's Sujama? What's the specialty? I can spread the word. He wants me to hand out samples. Okay, I handed them all out. I'm really good at marketing, y'all. While in game it looks exactly like the regular Sujama, this one's unique because this one was made by Sadri. So now I've eaten 146 unique items, and I finally have eaten one of each category. Awesome. We need to kill some of these guys, don't we? Don't they have some sort of a spawn ash? Right. Our magic's gonna do nothing on them though, so this guy's gonna have to do all the work. Like, we're so not leveled for this place. Wait, can I just lure these guys to town? What is wrong with their legs? Okay, I've been ignoring it mostly. It's time I stop ignoring it. What's wrong with their legs? What is... This game never ceases to amaze me. What the crap? What the crap? Why? Stop! Hitting that yoinky sploinky. You know, truer words were never said. Aha! I did it. Spawn ash. This is what happens when you play too much without a fresh install. I mean, you expect me to fresh install this every time I do one of these things? Nah. Okay, no, we're gonna go to Tel Mithrin, which you know what that means. That seems to have worked. Oh no, it worked too well. I mean, we're at Tel Mithrin. We are also out of bounds. I picked the worst rock to horse tilt off of. Why did I do that? At this point, I needed some ingredients that only spawn in the Tel Mithrin area of Solstheim, so I decided to horse tilt over there since it was quite a ways off. Y'all, horse tilt just sort of didn't really want to cooperate at all during this playthrough. Become too good at horse tilting. No, going this fast means you're bad at horse tilting. For some reason, and I've never had this happen before whatsoever, every time I would get into the position to get horse tilt, the camera would just sort of clip into the horse's butt, making me stare at it and not be able to see my character model whatsoever. If you're unfamiliar with horse tilt, that's actually a very, very bad thing, since the way you determine how much speed you get is by seeing how far your character has flown off of the horse. Abandoned lodge discovered. If I could stop lodging myself into the... Oh, we're moving. It's fine. One of these times it's gonna work. I don't have to redo the horse tilt. It's fine. If you go too fast on a horse tilt, whenever you hit the edge of the map, it will sort of clip you out of bounds and you won't be able to get back in. And if you go even a little faster than that, it will just immediately crash your game upon loading in. So this is really bad, and I wish I could tell you that I found some magical solution that made it work, but no, it just kind of sucked the entire run. Oh, I haven't died on one yet. That could be a good sign, I think. Oh, wait, hold up. That's a good spot to be stuck in, I think. I'm just getting too much... What? I'm so high up that when I open the map looks up? I'm higher than the camera's POV on the map. Are you seeing that? Are you seeing that pan up? I caught air. What the crap? I did not know that could happen. I just have a hunch that I might have lost a little time at this point. Just a little. And the only thing I got was this. I mean, that's closer. I'm going to call that a success. And just keep kind of running. Oh, hey, look. Ash Creep Cluster. New food. It all went exactly like I had planned it. Oh, not these things. Oh, wait, no, they're not that bad. They're not that bad. Sorry. I'm having cave cricket flashbacks right now, but these guys aren't that bad. I need to kill a couple of these. Ash Hopper Jelly, Ash Hopper Leg. Heck yes. But just like that, we're back at it. Oh, we do need to take out one of those, like, Ash Spriggan things. I have the Blade of Falkreath, but it does fire damage. Just keep on coming. We have a bit of a situation if y'all wanted to assist here.
You don't get many visitors.
Oh, do you not? Just some wood. I don't really know how that worked out in my favor, and I'm also not complaining about it. Okay, so I'm looking for Emperor Parasol Moss. Oh, there's some. Heck yeah. I think we're heading just like north, and we're going to horse tilt, and it's gonna be great. Because I know how to horse tilt very effectively, and my horse is just on a bad rock. And that's okay, because guess what? I can just move it to another rock and do a new save. Like this. We'll try this one. This will be number 13. I just quick saved. I bumped the quick save button. In an effort to fix my busted horse tilt, I was making a new save on a different rock in the hopes that it would work better. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But during that process, I accidentally quick saved the game. Whenever you use horse tilt, quick loading is how you get back to where you were. And since I'm trying to go fast, I haven't been doing manual saves very often. All that to say, I lost a lot of progress here and had to revert back to my last hard save, which was quite a few ingredients ago, which was a huge bummer. It's borked, isn't it? Because I was horse tilting during all of my autosaves. Oh no. Don't make me restart the run, please. Okay, this is fine. We can work with this. I can get back to where I was in a couple of minutes. We do have to kill another burnt Spriggan, and we do have to kill more Ash Hoppers. Because technically, even though I did eat the things, they've not been eaten at this point. And we need the true timeline to be restored. Okay, well, there's a Netch. Are y'all not fighting this thing? Oh, hey, sweet. Jelly leg. Follow me to these hunters that seem like they can do stuff. All right, we're about to be right back where we were. Burnt Spriggan wood acquired and re-eaten. All good, like nothing happened, mostly, sort of. Yes, I will join you. You know what? The skull coat and boots are better than what I'm wearing. Why not? We'll be one of the skull for a while. Look at us! Poke his belly and he'll giggle. I did it! I'll take that. Don't mind me. I just wanted to lay down for a second. That's it. I just wanted to lay down for a second. All right, well, that was a freebie that I did not get the first time. There's some creep clusters. Sweet. And so then I just need to grab the moss again, and then we're like back where we were, but better. I'm going to discover it, and then I'm going to horse tilt, and it's going to be great, and we're going to be right back how things were. It's all going to be fantastic.
Nothing ever happened. Yeah, it's over here. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Listen, y'all, I do kind of know what I'm doing with this stuff. I just got a really bad luck tilt earlier. Thirsk Mead Hall, that's where you're headed. Ashfire Mead. That's what we're here for. Ashfire Mead, everybody. Charred Skeever meat. Not a charred skeever hide. Those are really common. 4 fails on a 51% chance in a row. Okay. That's about my usual ratio there. There it is. Charred skeever meat.
Y'all, I gotta talk about how weird this game is for just a second. Charred skeever hide is one of the most common alchemical ingredients in all of Skyrim, other than like the regrowable ones, of course, but you can find it in like every bandit camp. Charred skeever meat, on the other hand, is a food item that, while not being unique, is very, very rare. In the base game, I've only been able to find one guaranteed location, and that's in the Raldbathar's Deep Market. And in the Dragonborn DLC, there's like 3 or 4 other ones added, and I can find no evidence that it exists anywhere else in the game, anywhere online. I have no clue why.
Oh, this is gonna take a bit, huh? Oh, or not, because I'm insane. I needed those feathers.
After shooting down a turn, I decided to go ahead and leave Solstheim for a little while, mostly because the items remaining were either attached to a quest I didn't feel confident in my ability to do quickly, or an enemy that I was having a hard time finding, specifically ash hoppers and bristlebacks. For some reason, I could not remember where to find bristlebacks, and I didn't really want to sit around looking it up, so I headed back over to Skyrim to start tracking down some of the weird niche items.
We're here to talk to you. I'll bring him that Argonian ale. That one item you can only find in this quest kind of ale. I'll bring it to him. All right, let's bring him that Argonian ale. Oh, I can't eat quest items. No.
This is a good time to talk about consumable quest items, because while that category also includes things that are just locked behind a quest, it does genuinely include items that the game marks as quest items and therefore, in theory, can't be eaten. However, thankfully for us, in every single such case, after turning in the quest, the item can be pickpocketed back and then consumed. So you're gonna see that happen a few times, and I personally find it hilarious every single time.
And we assert dominance. Okay, Argonian ale acquired. I am home. Whoa! Whoa, there's a child in here! There's a child! There's a child in here! What the crap is Raya doing, huh? Oh, there it is. Argonian blood wine. Wait, butter is not marked off my list. I didn't eat any butter. Whatever. Also, why did the butter make a slurping noise? So it's melted butter? I just drank melted butter? Somehow slurping down a bowl of butter is worse than the eating antlers from earlier. I don't know why, to me, that registers as worse. But it definitely does. This is one of those moments where I don't think the wiki had any specifics other than that the thing I'm looking for is here. I'm looking for Blackbriar Reserve. It's like the little blue mead bottle. What about giant toes better than melted butter? To be fair, I don't know what giant toes taste like. They could be delectable. We do know that eating just a bunch of butter in a bowl is gross. Giant could be like a delicacy. I mean, it makes some of the strongest potions in the game, so you'd think that means it's pretty good stuff. Y'all, I'm looking for this bottle, but blue. And it's supposed to be in here somewhere. But, like, that's so freaking vague. And it could be in, like, a cauldron or something like that, and I wouldn't know.
I'll be honest, the Blackbriar Reserve was giving me hard Songs of the Return vibes from my own book speedrun.
Where does the hall thine end? 56! They're all 56!
The wiki says there's one somewhere in the Bannered Mare. It didn't say specifically where, and I searched for way too long before giving up on it. I'm sure it's in there somewhere, and I just never found it, but I still to this day couldn't tell you where.
Could you deliver the ashes to
I'd
Ronin?
be honored. Not eat quest items. Okay, let's do the freaking quest then.
Thank you for bringing this to me.
Yum! Dude's ashes! Okay. So glad we got to eat that one. Eating someone's ashes is diabolical. More or less than eating a bowl of butter. Let's just rate everything against the butter, please. I forgot a thing on Solstheim that I do need to do because I don't want to forget it later. That is just like a go and grab it kind of thing. Cooked boar meat. Weirdly, you cannot cook the boar meat. You can get raw boar meat, and there is no recipe to cook it. So you have to steal and eat the cooked boar. And there's only a couple of cooked boar meats like in the entire game. No idea why. The double distilled scuba. Okay. No, that one's not supposed to be on my list. Sorry, adjusting the countdown by one. So that technically is like we just found one. Thought I had that correct, but it is 217. We have a quest we're gonna go do in Dragon Bridge. Oh, is this you? Oh, thank goodness. I could get it for you. For sure. Yeah, I'll make sure that you end up with that one that's your favorite. His stash was guarded by a bunch of wolves? How did he manage that one? This dude has a budget. Cannot eat quest items. Okay. It is crazy how many quest items you can just immediately pickpocket back and then eat right in front of the person. Like, we've done that a shocking number of times already. Where I complete a quest for somebody, hand them the thing they're wanting, and then immediately just pull it out of their pocket and stuff it into my face while staring them in the eye. It's just pretty astounding how many times I've been doing that, and it's going to continue. Wait, Blackbriar Lodge? Oh, this is actually somewhere I needed to go. This might save me some time to pop in here real quick. We're just looking for the blue bottle. Y'all, I hadn't eaten grilled leeks yet because I thought it was something you could cook yourself, but you actually can't. Seared slaughterfish was another one I thought that about that I didn't eat last time. Seared slaughterfish you can't cook because slaughterfish meat isn't a thing that exists in the game. And you can't cook the grilled leeks unless you have anniversary edition creations for some really stupid reason. Looks like this bottle, but is blue. And there's supposed to be some in here, maybe on like a dining table or something, I think they said. Yeah, there we go. Blackbriar Reserve. Heck yeah. I did not like intentionally route to hit this on the way by, but I am not complaining about the fact that I did by accident.
At this point, I'd already eaten 169 unique food items, and I was starting to run out of easy grab options. So after grabbing my bottle of Blackbriar Reserve I'd been on the hunt for, I decided to head over to Dayspring Canyon to start the Dawnguard questline. 3 of the 14 quest-locked food items are in this questline, and there's always the chance that I could come across some other items I'm missing along the way, so it makes sense to start some of these longer quests now rather than putting it off even longer.
Can I go that way? Oh, crap. Oh, I'm way too far south. I'm way too far south. No! Wait, am I? No, I'm not. Oh, it's like through a cave. It's through a cave, isn't it? Oh, shoot, but I don't know where that is. East side. The road runs east to west. That's not helpful information. There is no east side of a road going east. That's the whole road. There it is. I was looking in the right spot initially. Frick. I knew it was on the left side of the road. I did know this. I knew this from the book speedrun. Ah, I lost so much time there for no reason. That sucks. I mean, this is going to be a long run anyway, but still, that sucks. Okay, Dayspring Canyon. It's fine. It's fine. We lost like a few minutes. It's okay. Okay, Dawnguard stuff. We got to go as far as Soul Cairn. Okay, hold up. Land into something. There we go. Okay. Wrong side of the mountain. That's okay. Oh, wait, we got the Shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. That's fine. That's fine. We go from there. Heck yeah. Woo! Our horse should go with us too. And then we can run over there on the horse. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Okay. All right, Dim Hollow Crypt time. Oh, that means we gotta deal with Serana. I do need to like kill everyone here. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem because they heal while dealing damage and I don't deal damage fast enough. That'll work. You gotta use it, am I right? I've never used a Scroll of Firestorm that effectively in my life. All right, let's get stabbed. Woo! The fated meeting of Serana and the Fooseberry Daw Boy. Awesome. Okay. And just like that, we're at the front door of Castle Volkihar. Whoops. And we passed the front door of Castle Volkihar.
After saving everyone's favorite non-romanceable vampire, I headed off to Volkihar Keep with Serana, and made what is probably a mistake by choosing to side with the vampires over the Dawnguard. My thought was that I knew there were a few static spawns of food items that I needed in Volkihar Keep that I could not get to if I sided with the Dawnguard, while there was nothing in Fort Dawnguard that would help me. This feels especially true considering how long it takes to get through the Vampire Lord tutorial that Lord Harkin forces upon you, and how long it took me to try to find the ingredients that I was looking for in Castle Volkihar. Okay, yeah, the display cases. This is what there's good stuff in all of these.
that was going to be annoying to get otherwise. Not impossible to get, like there's plenty of other places, but these will save time, assuming I don't botch the lockpicking for too terribly long. All right, so this is actually the wrong freaking one. Let me look in these first. I honestly didn't check where all of these were in particular because I didn't think I was going to go the vampire route, but it is, I think, going to save time, assuming I can actually find these things. A locked display case is supposed to have wisp wrappings, and the only other remotely fast place I can get that is by killing a wisp mother, which I don't want to do. The other one was a briar heart, which I guess it would have been one of those hearts. I mean, a briar heart visually looks different, right? What the crap am I missing? There's a locked case somewhere that I'm assuming has both in it. Where the crap is it? I did not think this was going to be something I thought these would be really obvious. I mean, they're literally like a display case. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. They're right by the... Oh my gosh, they are right here. Okay. That doesn't have any of the ones I need. Oh man, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Wisp wrappings, giant's toe, which saves me some time. Okay, the briar heart's not in here though. Okay, whatever. I know we've all been excited for this one, but it's giant toe munching time. Oh, you freaks. Get excited. Oh gosh, what's wrong with me? Munch, munch. Munch on that toe.
Oh, also, the main thing I wanted from Castle Volkihar when I finally did find the ingredients was a briar heart, which apparently the wiki just had marked wrong and it meant to put Daedra heart. Because apparently, according to a viewer who checked the creation kit, there is no briar heart in Castle Volkihar. So, again, Vampire Lord, probably not my best call.
Please, me, be better at horse tilt now. Good. And actually, you know what? I think this will save me time. So, like, this is a master vampire. He'd be causing me problems if I was in my normal form. He's not causing me problems in this form. Like, I'm just gonna be real about that. They're not causing me problems. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna bank on my game knowledge for a second and hope that I'm not being a idiot by doing so. But I'm gonna do what in theory could be a pro gamer move. It also could be a colossal waste of time right now. But if I cross the Dragon Bridge that Dragon Bridge is so very well known for and named for, and go to the other side and follow the road for a second, I should find an overturned cart with information about the whereabouts of the lost moth priest. Please. Did I do it good? Did I do it good? Yes! Oh, game knowledge helped me recover from my lack of game knowledge from a second ago. Yes! It took me forever to find freaking Dayspring Canyon, but I did know where to find them. Guess who I normally side with, y'all? Actually, no, you have to do this either way, don't you? Yeah, there we go. Hit it. Why? Why? Skyrim? Why? Why is Skyrim like this? This doesn't give antlers, then we reload. Because large antlers are going to be annoying to get. Oh my gosh, it actually hit. Just give me the large antlers. Thank you! Once I get into the soul cairn, we don't even have to finish the soul cairn. We can just walk in, grab a soul husk, and walk out. Namira's rot, Namira's rot. Ha 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 ha. Ah! Charred skeever hide I haven't done yet, actually, weirdly enough. Full-size pearl. Go ahead and increase the counter as I eat that. I don't know how we're eating pearls, I'm not gonna lie. Dwarven oil, that saves me from having to fight a construct later. I think you have to talk to Serana first. Let's just wait for 24 hours and see if she just shows up. Okay, where's she at? All right, well, she hasn't made it this far, that's for sure. Where is she? Oh my gosh, we found her. All right, Serana, get your butt up. We have places to be. Yes, this is it. Let me go into Soul Husk, please. Yeah, she was into bones and stuff. Who cares? We want to go to the place. Serana! What does it mean? What should I do with all these things I'm holding in that basin that I'm eyeing? Begging you to tell me to put them in there. Where is it? Where is one? Haha! Hey, Serana! Nom 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 nom. Bye! Have fun with your mom and a dragon! I'm out of here!
I kind of goofed up here by thinking I was done with the Dawnguard DLC after eating a soul husk, mostly because you can go to the Ancestor's Glade without actually doing that quest whatsoever, but I forgot that I needed stuff from Darkfall Passage, which you cannot access any other way. So that was a bit of a blunder on my part.
I think we go ahead and go Blackreach, as annoying as that is. We tilt! And we tilt aggressively, because we're going all the way, baby! To the north! To the north! There it was. There it was. I didn't get close enough to discover it, though. There it is. Cygnus' outpost. Okay. Why are you out here, my guy? What are you looking for? What you after, dude? We are doing all of this for a darn Crimson Nirnroot.
I then wasted no time before making another mistake in Blackreach. Going to Blackreach actually wasn't a mistake at this point. What was a mistake is that I forgot that I had to go past the point in the Dawnguard questline that required me to actually grab this Elder Scroll. So while I got a Crimson Nirnroot here, which was a quest item, along with the Briarheart that I was missing, I did not grab the Elder Scroll, so I will have to come back later. But at least I did realize I needed to head back to the Soul Cairn to continue on with the Dawnguard questline.
Goose just giving other runners a chance. He doesn't want to perfect the world record off the rip. Listen, nobody else is running this. I love your optimism, but no one else is running this. Can't you tell I am clearly a vampire? The Foosberry Da boy blends right in with Master Vampires. Cool. Alright, the 3 keepers didn't take that long to take down, I don't guess. You know? Could have been worse. Everyone walks so freaking slow. It's Skyrim, and it stresses me out. Dude, please, stop conjuring stuff and come fight me. Nice. That's what's had you locked here this whole time in fear? Return to Tamriel. Yay! I don't even know what happened. My whole system just fried.
To continue to pile on to the pointless time loss, after slaying Durnvir, my entire computer crashed, like the whole thing shut off completely. And by the time I was able to get booted back up, well, Durnvir was still alive, so I got to do that fight twice, all while on the clock, so that was fun.
This game is spiting me. I'm gonna start slapping some saves in here. I don't want to have to kill him for a 3rd time in a speed run. Dang it.
Immediately after this, I realized that, oh yeah, I have to go back to Blackreach. So I think you can imagine where my mental state was getting to at this point, which is frazzled to say the least.
I could have routed this so much better. I'll be the first to admit. Mistakes were made, okay? Fun fact, y'all, I've never once known how to do this puzzle. I just mash the buttons until it's over. But it works every time. Now we bring the Elder Scrolls to the guy who's going to fail to read them. We show him these, he fails to read them. We go to Ancestor's Glade, which we can fast travel to because we've already been there, because I didn't think I was going to have to go there for the quest. Haha, joke's on me, I did. Okay, let's go get some bark, everybody. Everybody's favorite part of the speedrun, bark collection. This is such a dumb quest. It's kind of cool the first time you do it, and then you realize it's just kind of annoying. Moth time! This takes way too long. Move. No, don't run back into the wall, you idiot! Move. Move up the stairs. They would love to if you would move. Holy crap, Serana, why are you so stupid? Please tell me this will open when she gets up here. What is going on? I mean, this is obviously broken. Darkfall Cave?
Where is this stuff? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has...
Okay, she just chi blasted it open. Thanks, Serana. If you could have mind opened the door, couldn't we have talked on the way out? You maniac. No, first, let's kill all the guys on the other side of the door. Then I'm gonna open the door. Darkfall Cave. Okay. All this is for 2 things to eat.
After yet another backtrack, but this time to the Ancestor's Glade, I was finally able to head off towards Darkfall Passage so that I could get the last 2 ingredients from this stupid questline to move on with the rest of the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I ever did want to legitimately try this again, there would be a lot of time saved. Survive Darkfall Passage. I don't really have any interest in surviving the passage. I have interest in grabbing the little bits and bobs and stuffing them into my mouth. That's what I'm here to do. Oh wait, actually, hold on. We need to kill some of these guys, please. Yes! I was nervous about that one. Heck yeah. Okay, that's actually a big deal. That's a big deal. How far into the freaking passage is it before you get to these freaking things? I remember what they look like, so like I know I'm not running by them. Oh wait, there's some. There's some Gleam Blossoms. Let's grab multiple in case I screw it up somehow. Okay, Gleam Blossoms. That's 1 of 2. Now we just need a Poison Bloom. And they're the big freaky looking ones with like the big see-through petals, I think, right? If I'm remembering that correctly. There's one. Poison Bloom. Poison Bloom added. Yes. Please. Put me out of my misery, Poison Bloom. Ow. That hurt. I don't care though. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh.
At this point, I was still missing 5 cooked dishes, and after finally actually finishing the Dawn Guard DLC, I decided to just go ahead and round up everything I needed to finish those off so I could check my first category off the list.
Salmon. Hiscarp. Hiscarp. Yes! Hiscarp is on my list of things I needed to eat. That's the other reason I was out here. There she is!
Please help me. I'm going to...
Might lose your job. Why? I believe we should be able to talk to the Jarl here, who will give us permission to go into the place, and then we can go into the place, and there will be moon sugar in there, and then I can take that moon sugar and I can go make dishes with it. Let's grab this moon sugar. We're not going to eat it. We need some to make elsewhere fondue with. 100 gold, that's... You're a drug dealer, and that's all you got? Dude, I have 1,800, and I'm just an idiot. So what the crap? There we go. There's all the moon sugar we needed. We can make as much elsewhere fondue as we want. Awesome. I want to get the cooking done. And then I'm going to show y'all something kind of cool. And this is all just more juniper. Well, I don't remember what the jazzberry grapes look like on the ground. Oh, they're harvested from vines. Why did I think they were also a plant? Okay, rocky outcropping vines. Okay. These. It's these things. I think. I thought it was those vines, but apparently not. It did say here, right? It did say Crosslawson? No, it said Kynes Grove. Wow, I'm dumb. Ignore me, I guess. Goodness. I'm realizing that I don't know if I've ever harvested one of these anywhere or used this ingredient for anything ever. There's like no rocky outcroppings here. What the crap does this mean? I'm on the road southeast of Kynes Grove. I'm looking at rocky outcroppings. I am seeing no grapes. Okay, that's just on the road. So no, it's not on rocky outcroppings. They're just on the freaking ground. Screw you, internet! Don't lie to me! I'm not even gonna look at chat for a little while. Y'all are judging me too hard. I can just feel it. Listen, I don't normally go around harvesting jazzbay grapes. I don't know what they're freaking used for. So now we're going home, and we're gonna cook the rest of our crap as much as possible. Just pretend you didn't see any of that. Okay, jazzbay crostata. Cooked. Juniper berry crostata. Cooked. Lavender dumpling. Cooked. Juniper berry crostata. Jazzberry crostata. Lavender dumpling. That's 3 more foods. And now we just need to make the Horker and Ashy. Get out of my way, Serana. Everything's a waste of time. Everything's a waste of time. Okay. The Horker one. Horker and Ashy ham stew. I can't make it. It was just the Horker meat I was missing. Yes. I'm done cooking. Yes. No, I'm not. Elsewhere fondue. Right. I can make that right now. I can make that right now. Elsewhere fondue. Elsewhere fondue. Check. Horker and Ashy ham stew. Check. That's 2 more. Heck yes. I have now officially cooked everything in the game, and we're just eating the rest of it, okay? We have 18 things left to eat. Incredible. Check this out, everybody. Just in case I forgot to eat any of these and I ever had to reload or anything, they're being eaten now, okay? They're being eaten. We don't have to cook anymore, so I don't need any of this. We just ate 50 pounds of food. I don't need the ingredients anymore either. Would it be faster to drop them? Yeah, because you can drop stacks, and I don't have to eat 40 salt piles. But I'm gonna eat 40 piles of salt, okay? I'm gonna do it because I'm ticked. Ah! Flashbang. Moving on!
Having finally finished cooking, I found myself with only 17 items left to eat, 2 of which I could actually get just outside my own home.
Look away, daughter! I'm doing it atrocious! I'm committing crimes against Skyrim and her people! And by that I mean I'm just missing a bird with a bow over and over. There it goes. That one's still up there, and that one fell down. Give me that hawk beak. We also have to get a hawk egg. Fun fact, there's only 2 places you can get a hawk egg in the entire game. One of them is in Solitude. The other one, our house. Technically, by building the kitchen, you can hop up to the house off of that rock. You know what else you can do, though, that I've weirdly prepped for? You can also bucket glitch. And guess who's pretty darn good at that these days? Me. Because of a different run that's not important right now. But this, in the long run, I think did just save me time. And now if we go up to the top of the main hall, and we go right here, there should be a hawk nest with a single hawk egg that I can then eat. Huzzah! That was the fun thing, by the way. My game crashed. Darn it! Come on, Skyrim, keep it together! We're in the home stretch, sort of-ish. Horse meat. This is what I was after. Wait, is he coming to take it from me? Try and take it. Try and take it. It's in my stomach. Best of luck to you. Come after me. I'm not coming back here. I'm out. Peace. Under this bridge, we should be able to grab Nordic barnacles. Because they're like, Nords live here. This is where we'll put their barnacles. We're going to grab the long taffy treat first. Since we have to come back out here and we can fast travel out from the water. Don't worry about it, all right? I got to talk to the Jarl. And by that, I mean I have to take candy from his children. Just the kind of man I am. Pillsbury Doughboy spreads love and cheer. The Fooseberry Dawboy, he just steals candy from children. Taffy? Taffy? Do y'all have taffy?
You're not supposed to be in here.
Oh, well then I'll take my leave. Oh, what's this I found on the ground? Who's to say, really? Food! Long taffy treat! We've consumed one! Fantastic. Okay, Nordic barnacle time.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
Ah! Ah! Ghost! Now eat barnacles? Nordic barnacle cluster. Awesome. Morthal. Everybody's favorite. Bro, you drive the carriages. The carriages park at every hold right by the Khajiit caravans. Don't be like, you ever met one of them cat people? I think they're called Khajiits. So we're looking for Jorgen and Lami's house, okay? This is a specific food item. There's a food item you can only get this way. I'm not kidding. This is real. On the left side of the house, behind a barrel, there it is. And we can take Jessica's wine. Jessica's wine, everybody. One of these in the game. And I drank it. That's right. We're doing this crap now. That's the part of the run we're at. We're at the Jessica's wine part of the run. That's its own thing. Oh my gosh, we do have to do the main quest. Okay, main quest time. Bleak Falls Barrow, here we come!
At this point, though, it was time for me to go finally do the main quest, because there is one specific food item you need from there, which, admittedly, up until this point, I had completely forgotten about.
Bleak Falls Barrow run-through's pretty fast. I mean, the thing is, y'all, I'm not terrible at the game. I know it may seem like it most of the time, but I'm really not that bad. This takes the longest possible amount of time, which is cool. Glad they did that. Dragonstone, got it. Listen, it's all about speed except for this guy.
It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come
He never
off.
ran so fast. I've never been so fast. We're all here to be fast today, boys! I don't normally kill the first dragon with a crossbow, but hey, first for everything. Darn it. Land, punk! We're not demonstrating our shouting for them. We don't need to. So, I mean, the correct option is to horse tilt here. It is easier to do for the other side of the mountain. This is gonna suck. And I'm not gonna do a good job. Oh! Yeah, Khajiit? Yes, man. We've talked about this. Every time you drive me anywhere. Why are you obsessed with him? Come on, horse. You can still do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Just give me the camera angle I need, please. That was still a lot. So whenever you like fly off the horse like that, how far away you get is how much speed you'll get when you reload. The more speed you have, the more likely it is to crash, but also the farther you can go. So balancing that out is like the skill behind horse tilt. Like, I do know what I'm doing. I know it doesn't seem like it. I do know what I'm doing, but I have to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? I need to find a better spot, but it's been doing that on every rock. I don't know if I need to like reinstall the game or what. I'm just gonna not, because at this point we're gonna lose more time by trying to do that still. Let us go. Let us go. What? The game just teleported me up and dropped me down to kill me. That's a new one. I've never seen it teleport me straight up and drop me back down just to spite me. That a feature, Todd, in your game? The we just kill you sometimes feature? Because I don't care for it, Todd. What is she doing? What? So wait, I did have to get Whirlwind Sprint, which means I should have done this first because this would have been saving me time. Well, whatever. Let's run and stop doing that everywhere. Why did she just keep doing that? Let's go kill another dragon. And then I can use this to become ethereal, which is good. Okay, dragon killed. I do think that's the fastest I've ever killed this guy. All of this is for one thing. I don't even get two things out of this. This is for one. I just ran right past where I need to go. See, that's some time save for the next... That's for y'all. That's for you, future speedrunners. I gave you that time save in my own bewilderment on purpose.
What do you need?
Y'all ready to eat some food? It's exciting. We're gonna eat some food. Ah, yes, Ellenwyn, nice to meet you. I'm Fooseberry Dawboy. Oh, understood. What kind of sound? Does the Pillsbury Doughboy talk? He doesn't, does he? I'd like a drink. The finest Colovian brandy, everybody. So fine, you can't get it anywhere else. Consumed. You can't eat quest items. Dang it, we have to hold on to it until we get out of here. Okay, we can't give it to the guy, so we gotta unfortunately encourage the butthole. We're gonna eat his Horker loaf. Oh, I drank it! I drank the Colovian brandy. Heck yeah! That's what we were here for. We just now need to get out we have to finish the quest so that we can get our actual stuff back. Y'all, 11 food items left. 11 left. Unfortunately, I wish I could tell you that means we're almost done, but they're like 11 of the longer ones. Y'all, we're an elf. We're no longer a skull, and we are now an elf. We no longer really look... You know what? No, I'm sorry. This is time loss and all that, but I'm sorry. This looks so much more Pillsbury Doughboy than what I was wearing. It just feels wrong. What's this unusual gem doing here? I feel like I should take it with me. Out we go! Now, we go to Helgen. Because that's right. While we're doing things we should have done a long time ago, let's go back to Helgen. We run through the intro sequence in reverse. And we come up here. This is so stupid. And up here, we should be able to find mead with juniper berry, everybody, which is a unique food item you can only get here. That's right. That's a thing.
As a quick aside, I actually never knew that mead with juniper berry was an actual item you could go back to Helgen and get. And I'll hand it to him. I do think that's pretty cool.
Vlod made it, you know? Those do apparently respawn, by the way, even though I highly doubt Vlod respawns. Where does he hang out at? You. I can deliver that for you. We have a delivery to make. Serana's just over there having a jovial time. And it's a potion. Okay, the count was wrong. Count's been wrong this whole time. I really wish I had figured that out sooner. Whatever. Okay, on to the next thing. I can deliver that dog food for you. We gotta go deliver some spiced beef now. The only one you can get in the game. Delivering spiced beef for someone to feed to a dog, and then we're going to steal their dog food back and eat it like a maniac. What, this? This beef? Nom 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 nom. And away we go. Could I have a wedding? Even someone like me? Even the doughiest of boys deserves marriage and love and happiness.
After eating what was definitely just completely normal beef, it was time for life's most rewarding quest. Marriage. That's not a joke. We really do need to do the marriage quest. It's the only way to get a home-cooked meal.
Oh.
Here's the proud groom.
I speed ran the wedding starting! I got to skip walking down the aisle! What happened?
It's gotta be at least half a second time save. It's huge. I know, it more than makes up for all of the time lost, for sure. Hello, darling. Would you cook something for me?
Can.
Thanks, dear. Check it out! We got a home-cooked meal, and we can eat it!
After experiencing the joys of Raya's cooking, all I had left were 5 items in Solstheim and then 2 other quest-locked items, one of which even required me to be a higher level than I currently was, so it was time to hop back on the boat over to Solstheim to crank through those last 5.
Who is using this, and why is it broken? Let me up. Listen, game, I'm floating up here whether you like it or not. I knew this was going to be necessary at some point. I knew it. I didn't think this would be why. I hit my head. I hit my darn head on the stupid... How far does it overhang? I didn't think it would hang out to the middle. Still broken. Oh my gosh, it actually hangs past the freaking... Oh, okay. We're good. Beautiful. Okay, on a shelf somewhere should be powdered mammoth tusk.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm taking your powdered mammoth tusk, obviously. Is that an ingredient? What is that? Ingredient, powdered mammoth tusk, eaten.
While that did end up being a serviceable solution to get to the top, it unfortunately did not work so well on the way back down, so I did have to eventually close and reopen my game, after which point it thankfully began working again.
No, not gonna happen. Please work. Yeah, I, in theory, can click the blue light and float down, but it was broken. It just wasn't doing anything because the game thought I was mid-shout. Freaking garbage! I don't want to deal with that, but I have to. This is for a quest, so we'll do that first, I guess. Oh no, I have to do 2 other quests for him before I can get the one that I need. That's so stupid. Actually, you know what? For this in particular, I'm okay losing any XP. Is he completely immune to this? They are completely immune. Well, what a disappointment. Okay, let's, wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just one of those things I wasn't expecting to happen. Go figure! I hate this place so much. Fort Frostmouth sucks so bad. I can't ever figure out where the crap I'm going. I can never find my way around. Navigating is terrible. The ash spawns suck. You have to kill this freaking guy. Although he is weaker than all of the ash spawns, which is kind of funny. Can I leave now? We're out. Level 9. Okay, 1 more, and then we're ready for those quests and stuff. Yes, no, this is it. I can on to the other one. Yes, I'll track it down for you. I'll get the stash of the Ember brand wine. It's in this, obviously. We got it. Can I drink one now? I can. I drank Ember brand wine. It's so good. It distracted the soldiers. Here they are. All this time, guys, and I'm still just using flames. Ash hopper meat, we're out. Food, ash hopper meat, new food. There are so many of these guys, holy crap. I am gonna have a hard time getting out of here alive. You know what this could be a good time for? There's 2 of them here, beautiful. Perfect. No shot I won't get something off of one of them. Come on. All right, that's 2 of them. Boar meat and tusk harvested myself.
After finally tracking down a Reekling camp that actually had bristlebacks, I was able to eat a boar tusk and boar meat, checking off both my final food and ingredient from the list, leaving me with just 2 quest items remaining. There are 2 things left that we have not yet eaten. 2! We only have to eat 2 more things, and they're both kind of stupid. I decided to go ahead and deal with the level locked quest first. So I just went and bought the Mage Light spell to use that for the alteration leveling glitch, which I had never tried before, but thankfully was incredibly easy to pull off.
You'll like get a bunch of levels or something, and I don't really understand how it works. Huh. Yeah, would you look at that? It does work. This game's weird. Tefalcry. What sort of dog? Speak to Laud. Will freaking do. Level 10 just to eat what I've already eaten, which is a mammoth snout, but called fresh meat. That I can just, here's the meat, go find this dog. Hanya, 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 hanya. I just eat it right in front of him. It's mine. It has been devoured. I have 1 item left. After permanently denying Barbas the taste of fresh meat, it was time to go join the Dark Brotherhood because yes, the last edible item I have on the agenda is a Jaren root. Boop boop. Goodbye. I did it. We're about to rack up a lot of bounties, y'all. The Dark Brotherhood has come, Weary. Putting us to the test. We have to horse tilt here. It's far away. It is objectively the best, fastest way to get there. If I can do it, have I learned anything over the course of this run about the way in which this is broken? Ralbathar. That's it. That's it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. We're doing it. Not doing any of the sneaky crap. We're running right in. Dead.
I will say there was something somewhat satisfying about performing every assassination about as intentionally wrong as possible. I'm the type that always does the optional objectives that Astrid gives you, so just going up to every target and lighting them on fire before running away cackling into the night was kinda cathartic, I'm not gonna lie.
Do your little dance, you weird little freak! Gotta go talk to Delvin, which I have not joined the Thieves Guild. We are at a different stage of dealing with this. It's finding something annoying and saying, I think I can do this in a slightly less annoying way. and picking that way. I think that was some time save right there. Solitude is not going to love me for this one, but hey, what you going to do?
Victoria, no!
Victoria, no! Complete, right? Oh wait, yeah, incriminating letter. They'll definitely believe it. Report back to Gabriella. Yeah, nobody will know that I did that one, that's for sure. Okay, so we're ignoring these guys for sure. Una for Katie! Been a while. Do we have to have the conversation with Cicero, or can we just turn around and walk out? Can we do a shockingly small amount of murdering on this murder quest? Kill Cicero or leave Sanctuary. No reason to take extra time here. It is kind of crazy how fast this quest can go when you ignore all of it. It's just a lot of fast traveling after a certain point, you know? 1,000 bounty added to the reach. I don't see why. Oh no, they're going to stop me. We have one more kill. There's no culinary land left to chart. And this man pretends to be some sort of an expert, as if he knows anything. We have to put our foot down on this one. It's an important conclusion. I have killed the gourmet, and I would like to go kill the emperor, please. I will not disappoint you. Which poison should I use?
Now go, my friend.
Ah, a Jaren root at this point brings my health to 210, so that I can now go into my inventory and eat the final thing, the Jaren root. Damage health discovered. I'm a novice, so it does half damage, so I actually needed 100, which is fine. Oh, but that's time. That's time. 10 hours, 14 minutes, 57 seconds to eat one of everything.
That anticlimactic root gnawing brings our run to a close at just under 10 hours and 15 minutes. I was really hoping for a sub 10 hour run, but also I made way too many mistakes throughout this run for that to have been possible. Gooseberry Dawboy has eaten so much that nothing can upset his stomach. I mean, look at him. Look at this man. As always, thank you so much for making it to the end of another one of my silly videos exploring something incredibly niche in a video game. And an even bigger thank you to all of my channel members who have continued to support me through this entire process. You all are genuinely wonderful, and I cannot thank you enough. But until next time, as always, I'm Magoo. Peace and out. Later.